Tom.
Welcome to a brand new week. It's actually Thursday because Tuesday was spent traveling and also recapping the past 2 days because my family kept feeding me alcohol on Monday. And also, Wednesday I was just working. Nothing but working all through the livelong day. I'm going to turn around so you can get some better lighting of me. Anywho, I've been doing great these past couple days. Like, I've been waking up early, like 9, 10 a.m. at the latest at this point. And it's been great. I started sleeping with my blinds open because I like getting the natural sunlight in there to sort of wake me up, to rouse me from slumber. Anywho, but after I got home, basically just crashed and went to bed. And then yesterday, I recorded Wind Waker. There were 3 like key things that I did. Oh, I recorded Wind Waker. I recorded Minecraft with the Derp crew. Everybody else streamed it. I just recorded it because I haven't put out any multiplayer videos aside from Custom Smash on YouTube in forever, and I just wanted to have something up. So I did that, and I kind of like to keep streaming and YouTube more or less separate, aside from like the highlight reels. So I went with that, and then I also streamed. I did stream after that. I streamed some Detective Pikachu because we haven't gotten to that in a long time. And there's another Pokemon game that I want to play, but I don't want to have 2 Pokemon games going at the same time. So I'm gonna wait to finish Detective Pikachu, then I'll move on to that. I don't want to spoil exactly what it is yet because it's good. Also, you may have noticed at this point that there's like some hair on my face. It really does have to go, but like I just want to grow it out for like I don't know, like a month, and just see what it looks like, as like a full thing. Maybe like it looks awful now, but maybe it'll grow in a little bit better. Like I don't know. I feel like the mustache curves too far down. Let's see. Was it this side? It's this side. This side doesn't connect to anything to the chin. This side does. I've got nothing going for me on the cheeks and sideburns. And from the chin down, it's all just neck. So like this is not going to look good, but it's something that I haven't committed to ever. So I just want to see what like full facial hair looks like. No shaving whatsoever until like I see it, grown fully out. Cause I know what's gonna happen. It's gonna grow out, and there's gonna be like patches of hair that is just gonna look like cat's whiskers on the cheeks and whatnot. And I'm gonna have a giant neck beard, and the mustache isn't gonna look good. And I'm gonna be like, cool, now I know. I'm just gonna shave it all off. So for the time being, bear with this for a little while, cause it's gonna be here, and I don't like it as much as you do, but it's just something that I want to see. You can't really just like Photoshop what my beard would look like if I put it on there. And I know some of you are probably going to do that, but don't, because it ruins the surprise. Anywho, I'm finally getting around to editing the vlogs. In about 2 hours from now, I have to record Custom Smash with John, Steven, Josh, and Mal. Some combination of those 4 because online can only do 4 players, or we could just have a lobby with 5 people and like loser jumps out. So that works too. It's also going to depend on who's gotten spirits, because there's one game mode that requires spirits, and it's unclear if everybody's gotten the spirits that we need for it. So we'll have to see. But anywho, I'm gonna get back to editing this, and I hope hopefully this week goes well. So far, I feel great. So that's been really great after like some kind of like the past couple of weeks of uncertainty. And hopefully it's not just me riding a high. Hopefully it's just like, I've been waking up early. I've been talking to people more. I've been, more or less actively social and whatnot. So, we'll see as the week goes on. And then cut to Friday where I'm like, it's Friday and I'm severely depressed. It is Friday, and unlike most days, something spectacular is going to happen. Something that I never think would ever happen in my lifetime. I'm going to attempt to cook. I've got cuts of beef right there. I've got vegetable broth and a bunch of herbs and spices like parsley. I didn't even know this existed. I did know it existed. My dad cooked a lot. And a bunch of vegetables. I'm going to be attempting to make stew, but not just like any form of stew. Oh, it made a noise. So now you know that I've got a new crock pot, like slow cooker, pressure cooker. I'm not going to touch any of the pressure cooker settings because I tested it out and that terrifies me. Even just like pushing the button to like release the steam on this thing causes like water to spurt out of it. So like boiling water, whenever I push that button, just comes flying out of there. Well, okay. It's like drops, but like I push it and then like I feel something burning. I go, ah! So, that's a deal there. So yeah, I'm going to attempt to make beef stew with a recipe that I found online. I couldn't find one of the ingredients at HEB, but it was a vegetable, so hopefully it doesn't act as some kind of bonding agent and I'm going to ruin this recipe horribly by not including it. I don't think so, because it only called for one. It was a parsnip. I got celery, I got garlic, I got carrots, I got an onion, I got potatoes, I got turnips. It called for turnips. And I got the beef chunks and the broth and the herbs and tomato paste. And I'm going to make some beef stew. So maybe I would show myself cooking, but unless I have like a mount for the GoPro, I won't be able to do a very good job of it. So we'll check back in a little while and see how we're progressing. And if we do well, we'll check back in about 6 hours to see how the stew turned out. Almost an hour later, and I've got it started. It's in the pot cooking right now. I did a little bit of a section before this, but it wasn't quite done, so I didn't want to bother at all. But you can see what the stew looked like before I started cooking it. But anyway, finish that up, and now I just gotta wait 5 hours for it. I'm probably gonna stream in a little bit. So yeah, nothing too big there. But anyway, the other what was I gonna say? Oh, the things I learned from cooking. I've chopped red onions before. I never chopped yellow onions before. Those are the ones that make your eyes burn when you're standing over them cutting them. Learned that the hard way. Oh, what else? I learned what raw beef feels like in my bare hands. Ugh, that's really weird. That's a weird sensation. It's like really thick gelatin. What else did I learn? Some of the stuff that I threw in there, like the vegetables and whatnot, the sizes aren't like very uniform, so that might, I don't know if it'll cause issues when with the overall cooking, but it might cause issues when cooking those specific things. Oh man, what else? Measuring a half cup of tomato paste is really hard unless you actually get a can that's a half a cup. The broth was 4 cups, which is what I needed for the recipe, so I just was able to just pour that in there. Didn't even need to measure anything. So that worked out great. Oh man, I'm trying to think of what else. I'm unsure. I'll find out, but I'm unsure if I did a sufficient job of browning the beef. But in the end, we'll see. Because like it was, all the pieces of beef were brown, so I'm assuming that's what meant by browning the beef. If I need to brown it for longer, then we might have an issue. But for now, I just browned it as I saw fit. Whew. But yeah, this is the first like big like proper meal I've made, and I'm not even like paying that much attention to it. I'm just letting it sit in the slow cooker until close to 10 p.m. Ugh. Well, I guess it's when I'll have my dinner. Anywho, I think I'm going to go stream for a little while, and then I'll come back down here when the time is right and eat my beef stew. 5 hours later and 1 stream later. It looks like it's done. Poured some in a bowl here, so let's grab I guess a fork. I don't know. Stew. I feel like stew's generally probably eaten with a fork, but maybe a spoon. Let's see. Hopefully I cooked this all the way through. Still hot. Let me use a spoon. Hot. Very hot. don't know what I was thinking. It just finished like 5 minutes ago. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'd say the only downside to it is that's a little bit bland. But that's because I used veggie broth instead of beef broth. And main difference between those two is sodium. There's a lot more sodium content in beef broth. So I might season it a little bit more and let it sit. Honestly, like, I made this much, but it's mostly for meal prep. So like in the coming days, I'm just going to have that in my fridge in a Tupperware container. And then as the days go on, I'm just going to microwave it up. I want to try other recipes like this. I wanted to give, I don't know if you can make it in a slow cooker, but I want to give curry a try. You can make the rice in the slow cooker, so that's good. But yeah, this is a pretty good first attempt, coming from the person who made it. Although I've eaten beef stew before, so I kind of know what it's supposed to taste like. I'm glad the beef cooked all the way through. Maybe I just didn't get a good chunk of beef there. I don't know. Either way, I'd say it passes my it passes for edible at the very least. It's not the most amazing thing ever, but it's a little bit bland. But other than that, I made stew. Hopefully this will be the first of many cooking endeavors I do. We'll just have to see. It is Saturday, and bad news, I had food poisoning last night. But the good news is that it might not have been from the beef stew. I tried a little bit more of it today, so we'll see in maybe about an hour or so if my tummy starts getting the rumblies again. We'll have to see on that one. Today I'm going to be working a lot, mostly trying to get Custom Smash episodes edited because I've got 3 in the backlog. I have to get 1 out for today. That should have gone out 3 hours ago, but it'll come out today, I guess. And then 1 for Patreon, then 1 for one for Patreon and next week, and then 1 for Patreon next week and the week after. So basically, it'll be like 1 episode comes out today, and then at some point another episode will come out for Patreon. That episode will come out later that week, and then the cycle will repeat. Basically, I'm running out of ideas for that don't rely on honor rules, but we'll have to see how it goes. During one of the matches, Mal suggested an idea where we just have like a pit to see if items spawn in it, and then just use Isabella to like cast a fishing line there and grab the items, and see how that goes. That'd be pretty interesting. I also wanted to see if I could experiment with more that don't require custom game modes. So like the one where you have what did I call it? Fulton Extraction. That one worked really well in the Metal Gear Solid stage, Shadow Moses Island. So maybe other stuff like that. We'll have to see. Anyway, though, I'm gonna continue working, and hopefully the stew didn't give me food poisoning, because otherwise I gotta throw out that batch of stew, and like, I guess I'll show you what it looks like. It's a fair amount of food. I don't want to throw all that out just because of a little food poisoning. Well, I don't want to throw it out because of the possible threat of food poisoning. I will throw it out if it actually does give me food poisoning, which is why I tried it again. Because if that didn't give me food poisoning, then it was the Chick-Fil-A I had for lunch that day. Which, is also fine because, it's one thing when it's like a food item from a restaurant because it's going to be a different food item the next time you go there. It's a different thing when it's a batch of something because that means that entire batch is contaminated. So, if I get food poisoning from Chick-fil-A, it's not going to turn me off to Chick-fil-A permanently. It didn't turn me off from Subway. So, we'll just have to see how that goes on that one. Anything else? I can't really think of much else that I've been doing today aside from working and bathing. Because, I didn't feel good this morning because of the food poisoning, so I'm like, I'm not taking a shower. I'm taking a bath. I'm an adult. I can take baths. I'm considering shaving this as well. The stash, the beard, the chin, the everything. Maybe keeping the chin. But, I don't know. I just think it looks... I don't think it looks good. I don't have a preview on the side of this thing, so I can't really tell, but, man alive... Until I see it coming more fully, I'm not going to be able to get a good picture of it. And even if it does come in fully, I don't like the way the mustache looks either. The only portion of facial hair that I have that I think looks good is the chin area. So we'll have to see. I mentioned before, I think it looks awful. We'll have to see how it goes. And it does look awful. It looks awful because it's very unkempt. Because I haven't like been shaving the areas that aren't like fully, in. It's like the cheeks are gonna have a lot of like weird stuff to it. But we'll see. And if I'll give it maybe like I was gonna give it a month. So let's say like the middle of August. Let's say like August 14th will be the day that like I decide what exactly in terms of facial hair stays and what goes. I think that'll be a good cutoff point. It is Sunday and still not sure if I should be keeping this right now. But anywho, today I didn't get food poisoning. This is the food poisoning vlog. So I can pretty much guarantee at this point that the stew was not the cause of my food poisoning, but rather whatever I had with for Chick-Fil-A at lunch that did. I feel much better now. I've been drinking tea. Speaking of which, I got tea brewing downstairs I need to go grab once I'm done with this. So that's good, and that means I'll still be I won't be too camera shy to be using that camera shy. I won't be too shy with using that slow cooker because now I've confirmed that my cooking abilities won't kill me. Aside from that, though, I'm super excited today because one of my editors, Austin, just got back to me with the Minecraft stuff that I had streamed or that I had recorded with Chilled Gomzy, Aphex, and Smarty, and that just went up today. So I'm back up to a 7-day upload schedule. So the way I've wanted it for a while, and just how I haven't done it at all because I've been preoccupied with stuff, is that I wanted it to be that Monday, Wednesday, Friday is going to be single player stuff. Sunday and Thursday was going to be multiplayer stuff. Tuesday was going to be stream highlights, and Saturday is going to be custom Smash with Thursday also having the vlog. What it is now and what it is now until we catch up with vlogs and is going to be Sunday and Thursday for vlogs, and what I wanted to have it be from now on is Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday for multiplayer stuff. So basically 3 days of multiplayer, 3 days of single player, 1 day of custom Smash, 1 day of stream highlights, and then 2 days of vlog is what the current schedule is. And then that'll be reduced once we catch up with the vlog. So I'm super excited about that. And speaking of the vlog, I was able to manage to get around to editing 2 of them so far. I had one go up today, and I've got one going up on Thursday. One going up on Thursday I think you're all really going to enjoy because it is this will come out significantly after that. It is the Runaway Guys Coliseum one. I managed to get a lot of good footage from that. I managed to get a lot of like behind the scenes stuff, and it was just, my God, it was just so much fun just to have that like sense of community is like with those guys is just so good because we're not coworkers. We're just we're an assortment of friends. Like there's like a common ground there that isn't just making videos on YouTube for money. So I've been enjoying that quite a bit. And then when I went and speaking of like kind of like Runaway Guy stuff, Donna Bellez is going to be visiting tonight because she's driving back from somewhere in West Texas, and I'm giving her a place to kind of like stop and rest for a little while. And it'll be nice to it'll be nice to see her again because it's always nice to have like company over and have like friends over, especially considering with all the editing I've been doing since I got back from Connecticut and Connecticut. I haven't been out of the house that much. I've barely had contact with like anybody aside from Z, who lives with me. I mean, like interpersonal contact, not like contact isn't over the internet, because I've recorded with some people. I've recorded a custom Smash episode. I recorded Derpcraft since I've been back, but it'll just be nice to have another human being here that I don't see on a regular basis. So that'll be super nice. On top of that, it's Donna Bellez. Donna Bellez is awesome. So yeah, I'm about to go live to stream in about 20 minutes, and I need to go check on my tea. It is Monday. A little bit later into Monday. It's 7:30 right now. Yesterday I streamed a bit of The Sims 4 and some Mario Kart with viewers, and then after that, Donna showed up. Donna's visiting a little bit as she had a very long car ride.
Yeah, I've only driven 16 hours total. No big deal.
In the past week. just to and from where she was going. So yeah, she was exhausted by the time she got here, so we just kind of talked a little bit, went to bed. Next morning, woke up. I had something to take care of in the morning, so I did that. Then Donna and I went to Kirby Lane for breakfast lunch, and I want to tie this into the Sims 4 stream I did last night, because in the Sims 4 there is, well, first off, I got French toast. And the guy brought out the wrong French toast, but he's like, I know you ordered the standard French toast. The chef made lemon poppy seed French toast, so here's a little bit of a sample of that, and he gave me that. It was like one slice of it cut down the center. I'm like, oh, cool. So I'll just get the rest of the French toast. And keep in mind, when I ordered the French toast, I thought it was going to be 2 pieces of French toast. I didn't think it was going to be. I didn't think it was going to be the 3 that I ended up getting. So I eat that. My actual meal comes out. It's 3 pieces of French toast, and I'm like, I'll try and power through this. I get about 2/3 of the way through that, and I'm like, I gotta pack this up. The guy comes back out and is like, hey, I know you didn't actually order this, but I'll pay it forward a little bit. So here's the rest of the lemon poppy seed French toast. So he gave me another, 2.5 slices of French toast. Don't ask me what happened to one of the halves of slice for that French toast. It's just gone. I'm sure, maybe somebody ate it or something in that kitchen. But either way, it was a lot of French toast. And
it wasn't you. You said you were going to eat light, and then you get, 3 plates of French toast.
I wanted 2 slices of French toast. I swear the menu said it was 2 slices of French toast, not 3. They gave me 3 slices of French toast, plus the poppy seed French toast. No additional charge, mind you, but it's a lot of French toast.
And Tom, what are you going to eat tonight?
The rest of the French toast. So, hey Z, we're enthusing about French toast. Tying back into The Sims 4, there's, if you eat 3 grilled cheeses in a row, you get the grilled cheese aspiration, where you are supposed to make a lot of grilled cheese and talk about grilled cheese. After this, I'm going to have the French toast aspiration, except I didn't make this French toast, so it doesn't make a difference. Yeah, I was just telling the vlog, I ordered French toast, they gave me the wrong French toast, brought out my... Did you just get that? No, I got that before we went to... That's it's a few hours old. I put it in the fridge afterwards as well.
You know what you should do?
I wouldn't eat that.
You should make grilled cheese.
I should make grilled cheese out of the French toast. Oh man, French toast grilled cheese. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Having the extra egg wash on there with cheese wouldn't be bad. It'd be like eating an omelet with bread.
I need some co-conspirators. Do you guys want pizza?
I've got French toast. You can order pizza if you want. I'm eating French toast.
Do you want pizza?
I would love some pizza.
As long as I'm not alone in it, I'm okay eating shitty food.
I'll probably eat some of the pizza anyway. I'm just eating the rest of my French toast.
I will enable your pizza eating habits. Tom, that's enough French toast for you.
I'm gonna eat the French toast.